Have you ever felt that sinking feeling? The one that creeps in slow but hits hard when the woman you cared about starts drifting away. It's not sudden, not a harsh goodbye or a dramatic fight. It's the quiet fading, the slow retreat into short replies, empty conversations, and distant silences that stretch longer than you can bear. The energy that once sparked between you, that fire you thought would never die, now feels cold, like it's flickering out, and you're left clutching at the ashes, desperate to relight it. You want to reach out, to fix it, to explain, to say just the right thing that will bring her back. But here's the harsh truth nobody tells you. The more you chase someone who's already slipping away, the faster they run. And it's not because you're not enough. No, it's because when you keep giving your time, your energy, your attention for free, when you chase without boundaries, you become easy to take for granted. Your presence loses its weight. It stops pulling. It becomes just another thing she doesn't have to fight for. This isn't about manipulation or playing some cruel game. It's about power. Not loud, desperate power, but the quiet, grounded kind. The kind that commands respect and draws people back without you having to lift a finger. The kind of power that makes her remember who you are and what you lost. That power lies in what you do next. Let me tell you exactly what that looks like. There was this guy, let's call him Jason. When he met her, everything was electric. They talked all night. He was always the first to text, the one who made plans, who showed up when she needed him. Jason gave so much he barely noticed how much of himself he was pouring in. But slowly, she started pulling away. It was subtle at first. She stopped answering immediately, messages got shorter, dates became scarce. Jason felt it, but ignored the warning signs. He figured if he just loved harder, if he kept being there, she'd come back. So he chased harder. And what happened? She slipped further away, almost as if his chase pushed her out the door. Why? Because Jason made himself too available. He gave her all his attention and presence without pause. He stopped being the man who held mystery, who commanded space, who made her wonder. Instead, he became predictable, easy to access. And when she could have him anytime, why fight for him at all? This is the first lesson you need to hear. They're not confused. They're comfortable. When she pulls away, you might tell yourself she's unsure. Maybe she's busy or overwhelmed. You soften your disappointment with excuses, but the truth is much colder. She's comfortable with your presence. She assumes you'll always be there, no matter what. Your loyalty, your patience, your love. She believes it's unconditional, and that's the problem. You don't want to be unconditional for someone who doesn't value it. You want to be a privilege in her life, not a guaranteed backup plan. The first step isn't to chase or clarify, it's to interrupt her comfort. Let the silence grow. Let the absence echo. Make her realize that your presence isn't something she can take for granted. Because when someone feels like they already have you, they stop showing up. But the moment you pull back, you shift the whole dynamic. Suddenly, you're not the easy choice anymore. You're the one she's afraid to lose. Here's the second truth. Attraction dies in predictability. One of the deadliest traps you can fall into in a relationship is becoming predictable. Texting first every time, always saying yes, showing up whenever she wants. It feels like love, but it's really self-betrayal. Humans crave mystery. We're wired to be drawn to what we can't fully figure out. If you're completely accessible, if every part of you is an open book, there's no room left for curiosity, no emotional tension, no contrast. When you stop being so obvious, when you stop trying to please every moment, you create space for intrigue. Imagine a story where a woman has always had the man's attention, every text answered, every plan accepted, every just checking in. Now imagine one day he stops responding so fast. He doesn't chase her anymore. He says no sometimes. Suddenly she doesn't know where he stands anymore. That uncertainty pulls her back in because she wonders why the man who was once so present is suddenly distant. Distance creates gravity. Predictability kills attraction. Third truth coming at you. Your energy is the message. You don't have to say a single word for her to feel the change. People pick up on shifts before you even realize you're making them. When you pull your energy back, stop giving updates, stop reacting, stop feeding into the dynamic, something changes. The silence grows loud, the absence speaks, and she notices. Maybe she pretends she doesn't, maybe she says nothing, but energetically she feels it. The trick? Stop trying to send a message with your words. Let your peace be the message. Let your lack of reaction be the message. Let your upgraded presence without her be the message. Because sometimes the loudest "I've moved on" is the one you never say out loud. Let me tell you about another guy. Let's call him Mark. Mark spent months glued to his phone, refreshing her messages, hoping for something, anything that showed she cared. He thought silence meant waiting. Waiting meant hope. But waiting became torture. So one day, he stopped. He stopped texting first. He stopped responding immediately. He stopped chasing. Instead, Mark started rebuilding. New routines, new habits, healthier mind, stronger body, calmer spirit. And when she looked back, what hit her hardest wasn't the absence. It was the version of Mark that showed up. Stronger, better, unbothered. That's the fourth truth. You're not waiting, you're rebuilding. Most people think silence is waiting, but silence isn't passive. It's active rebuilding, growth. It's the quiet, steady work of becoming the man she never expected, because the version of you she left behind was still figuring things out. Now, you rebuild quietly, consistently, without checking if she's watching. Here's the biggest paradox. They won't come back until you stop needing them. The very second you need her to come back, she won't. Need repels. Desperation kills attraction. But when you truly stop caring about the outcome, when you let go of the need for her validation, that's when things change. Your absence without expectation becomes magnetic. You become powerful because you no longer chase, you no longer plead. Healing this deeply makes her presence optional. And when she returns, great. When she doesn't, even better. Because your peace is no longer tied to a maybe. Now, this might sound harsh, but don't block her. Let her see your growth. Blocking feels like punishment, but allowing her quiet access to your world without direct contact, that's a deeper consequence. She sees your life moving on, your glow up, your joy, and none of it includes her. That stings more than silence because now she's outside looking in, and you're not performing, you're living. No revenge, no reaction, just real progress. And here's the secret, you're not doing it for her, you're doing it for you. When she finally returns, it's not a celebration, it's an evaluation. She might miss you, wanna talk, but don't mistake her return for victory. Ask yourself, did she grow too? Did she show change through action, not just words? Did she come back because she recognized your value or because she lost comfort elsewhere? You're not the same man anymore. You don't need what you used to crave. If she comes back, she's walking into your new standard, and this time you decide if she fits, because this journey wasn't about making her miss you. It was about remembering your own worth.